I would say please don't give up on, telling the stories of people who may not be able to tell their story from aged care. Find a way to do it and to make it a prominent piece of your storytelling. Um, yes, it's pretty hard. You've got to gain the trust. It's important. Sometimes it takes, weeks and months to gain the trust. So to tell a story, but every story is important. And I feel that the so-called good news stories should be the norm. It's just exceptional stories that don't happen and therefore can't be told. What they think should be, oh, we should have good news stories about aged care. Well, to us, that should be aged care. And the reason why there is a focus on the bad news stories is because it's not. So my question is, where are the exceptional stories in aged care? You want to focus on good news stories. Well, where we stand, so-called good news story should be the norm and shouldn't be a story. That should be the life of people in aged care. So I believe, aged care is just one important component of that whole thing. Yeah, so you can't talk about aged care in isolation. You've got to talk about aged care in relation to how it is that we want to be as a nation.
Privileging the voices of older people as experts in their own lives is a really powerful way of showing that older people have something to teach us.
It is about talking to the older people. And the older people, and I think, we sometimes, like with anything, you hear more about the things that have gone wrong. So actually working with groups like Jeff and Older Persons Advocacy Network and organisations like CODA to hear those stories is really, really important.
For us, the really important thing is that the voice of the older person is heard. So thinking about how potentially, as an institution, you've got the opportunity because you're training some of the workforce of tomorrow.
I guess if you all start listening to what we have to say from our lived experience, you will start learning. While you are trying to do it your way without knowing about our needs and wants, it won't work.